Yeah, so Newcastle head to Leicester looking to, record a shock result. There's only, one way of looking at it. Leicester are flying high, top three, FA Cup finalists, and Newcastle, in all fairness, are, a million miles behind them at the moment. They haven't had good results against them in recent times. Obviously, this was the backdrop of a 5-0 defeat for Steve Bruce last season when, he spoke about the team surrendering so early into his reign at the club. You look at this game now, it's slightly different in that Newcastle are pretty much on the way to safety. I mean, if they do manage to mess it up from here, then you have to say they would deserve to go down because, they're nearly there and they just need one result to seal it. But now we start to see the narrative of the season. Steve Bruce spoke about it. Wasn't slow on reminding everybody that there's been factors that have affected this season. COVID, injuries, the inconsistency around all of that. Not having key players around, say Maximin, Almiron, Wilson. All valid reasons. But even then, for me, I think Newcastle will be weighing in at the end of the season probably about 10 points lighter than they should do. It's all right talking about 43, 44 points as a reasonable result given what's happened. But there's probably, I'm sure the supporters can go through the fixture list and look at games where they should have done better. But for me, Brighton home and away didn't get any points. West Brom away drew 0-0. They're going down. And then the Sheffield United game, they were relegated weeks ago when Newcastle, they lost 1-0 on an awful night at Bramall Lane. So there's, a good number of points you could chuck on top of what they've already got. They would be safe now if they had them. Yeah, it's all right saying the benefit of hindsight, but the standard Newcastle, have set themselves and the players have got at their disposal, I personally think they should be well over 50 points this season. It's Steve Bruce's second season. We expect to see some progress. As it stands, the fourth bottom. We'll see where they finish. I personally hope that they finish much higher. But fourth bottom would be, probably where they have been this season because they haven't been in the top 10 for the majority of it. I think there's only 3 times this season they've been in the top 10. They've always been in the bottom half, and the runs they've been on after Christmas are akin to a team that are in the bottom 4 or 5 teams. So that's where they are. Leicester will be tough. You would give Newcastle maybe a little glimmer of hope, given that it's the start of a tough schedule for Leicester. FA Cup final next week. The Man United game's been brought forward. Means they're going to have to rest bodies and get people ready. But overall, I think it's going to be a tough one for Newcastle. A point would be fantastic, but we'll see how it unfolds at the King Power Stadium.